Imagine setting sail into the unknown with no GPS, just the stars and a bold dream. In 1492, Christopher Columbus convinced Spain's King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella to fund his wild idea, reaching Asia by sailing west. But Columbus wasn't the first to dream big. Vikings had landed in North America centuries earlier. Still, his voyage would spark a global transformation, forever linking Europe and the Americas in ways no one could have predicted. Columbus set off with 3 ships, the Niña, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. The journey was grueling, months at sea, dwindling supplies, and a restless crew on the verge of mutiny. Just when hope was fading, land appeared on the horizon. But this wasn't Asia. Columbus had stumbled upon the Bahamas, though he believed he'd reached the Indies. His mistake would shape centuries of misunderstanding and even the name Indians for the native peoples he encountered. Columbus's arrival was a shock to the indigenous Taino people, who had lived in the Caribbean for thousands of years. The first encounters were tense but curious. Gifts were exchanged, and misunderstandings began. Columbus saw opportunity and riches, while the Taino saw strange newcomers with unfamiliar technology. This meeting would set the stage for dramatic cultural clashes, exploitation, and the tragic decline of native populations in the wake of European colonization. Columbus returned to Spain as a hero, bringing gold, exotic plants, and even a few Taino people. He promised endless riches and convinced the Spanish crown to fund more voyages. But the reality was far darker. Subsequent expeditions brought conquest, forced labor, and devastating diseases that decimated indigenous communities. Columbus's legacy became a tangled web of ambition, brutality, and unintended consequences that would echo through history for centuries. Today, Columbus's legacy is hotly debated. Some see him as a daring explorer who changed the world, while others focus on the suffering his voyages unleashed. Statues rise and fall, and Columbus Day sparks passionate arguments. The real story? It's complicated. Columbus didn't discover a new world. He collided with one that was already thriving. His journey marked the start of a new, often painful chapter in global history, still shaping our world today.